Last week, I had a farm full of fruit about this big. And after just a few days of rain, my fruit's growing like crazy. But fruit isn't the only thing that's growing. Rainy season means weeds, rainy season means vines. But unlike you ladies sitting at home with that Corona bush, I don't have to wait for the local waxing shop to open up again. I can just grab my machete and get to trimming. If you've ever planted grass, you know what I'm talking about. You get some seeds in the ground, you run your sprinklers twice a day like you're supposed to, and you start to get these little sprouts of grass. Then a rainstorm blows in, and you wake up the next morning and walk out front to a golf course. You see, irrigation is like that apple you eat at 2 o'clock. It just takes the edge off. It's just enough to get you through to dinner. Rainy season is like the all-you-can-eat buffet. The cheap, nasty $7.99 all-you-can-eat buffet. The all-you-can-eat buffet where you sit down and just shovel food in your mouth until you hate yourself. The type of buffet where you look up and your wife is staring at you, and although she doesn't say it with her mouth, her eyes are calling you a pathetic piece of shit. The type of buffet where you have to undo your belt and kind of rub your belly for the rest of the night, and you swear you're never going to do it again. Rainy season in South Florida gives my grove that type of buffet every single day. But my fruit isn't the only thing drinking the water. My trees aren't the only thing uptaking those nutrients. There's also a lot of unwanted growth that steals the water from my trees. So I gotta start taking it down. Now this particular plant is not a weed per se. It's called Monstera deliciosa. And I actually cultivate them because they produce a delicious fruit. My wife happens to love this fruit. But when the rains come, these things freak out. And they'll actually take over a whole tree. You see it here growing on the ground, but then like a vine, it also works its way up the tree. It becomes kind of like a parasite. This particular plant I have to do in 2 phases, and shame on me, I let this one get really out of control. Normally I kind of take care of them when they just start to go up the tree, but I've had other priorities. So first I just clear all the foliage, then I'll come in with a mower and mulch it all up and come out of the way. But then I got to get back out here later and get to working on these roots with either a really sharp knife or a razor blade and actually extract this trunk from the trunk of my avocado. All this green was stealing nutrients and water from that tree. Now it's all going to go to the tree and into our fruit. For a little bit of perspective, here's a tree I haven't cleared yet, and here's the one we just cleared. It's really a never-ending battle against the vines. I just did the whole grove about 10 days ago, and look, already I'm getting this new baby vine growth. But for the most part, the grove is in great shape. I mean, it's nice and clear underneath these trees. You can see here this new row of mango trees that we put in, and over here again, it's nice and clear all the way down. I've been keeping up with it and clearing everything out. But what I used to be able to do about once a month, now I'm going to have to do once a week with the rains here. Now, I ain't suggesting people do their grooming with a machete, but it does a hell of a job at an avocado grove, and I'm going to be using this thing for the next few hours. It is free this evening if you want to come by and borrow it, or if you need something a little stronger. If, on the other hand, you're like most people and plan to just sit at home, watch TV, and shop online tonight, why don't you go over to guacfarm.com. GUACFARM.com. You can get yourself this beautiful Sleepy Lizard sticker. Get yourself and your friends a Sleepy Lizard t-shirt, wear it around town, everyone will know you know what's up. And I'll see you on the next video.